Namaste and welcome back to Ramakathasudha. A deceptive glimmer of gold appears in the forest. A golden deer, an impossible creature, captures Sita's heart. This desire sets in motion the most tragic event of the epic, the abduction of Sita. On the surface, it's a story of illusion, desire, and loss. But the Adhyatma Ramayanam lifts the veil on this tragedy to reveal a staggering divine secret. It tells us that the person who was abducted by Ravana, the one who suffered in the Ashoka grove, was not the real Sita. She was Maya Sita, a divine illusion. Today we will explore this profound concept not just as a plot device but as the central metaphor for the nature of our reality and our own soul's journey. Let us first understand the divine strategy. In the Adhyatma Ramayanam, Rama, being the all-knowing Brahman, is fully aware of Ravana's plan. Before the golden deer even appears, he takes Sita aside and tells her of the coming events. He asks her to conceal herself within Agni, the sacred fire, and project an illusory form of herself in her place. Now, why is this so important? This is a profound statement on the nature of reality. The real Sita represents the absolute truth, the Parabrahman, the untouched, pure consciousness. Ravana represents tamasic ahankara, the ego blinded by ignorance. And the core teaching here is this: ignorance can never grasp reality. The ego can desire, chase, and even possess the shadow of the truth, the illusion of reality, but it can never ever touch the true substance. Ravana abducts Maya Sita. He holds an illusion captive. The entire war, therefore, is not just to rescue a person. It is a cosmic war fought to vanquish the very ignorance that mistakes the shadow for the substance. This brings us to a fascinating and deeply empathetic question. Was this Maya Sita just a mindless robot, an automaton, or was she conscious? The Adhyatma Ramayanam suggests she was. She was a conscious entity who believed she was the real Sita. And in this, she becomes a perfect allegory for the Jiva, for you and for me. We as individual souls are trapped in the world of samsara. We believe we are this body, this mind, this personality. We experience real joy, real sorrow, real fear within this grand illusion. The suffering Maya Sita endured in Lanka, her loneliness, her grief, her terror was absolutely real within the framework of her illusory existence. Her pain was not fake. It was the real pain of a soul that has forgotten its true nature and believes itself to be a helpless victim of circumstance. Her story is our story. For 14 long years, this divine drama plays out. Finally, after the war is won, we come to the most misunderstood event in the entire epic, the Agni Parisha, the fire ordeal. From a conventional viewpoint, this is a painful, controversial test of a wife's purity. But the Adhyatma Ramayanam transforms it completely. It is not a test. It is the glorious climax of the divine plan. It is the moment of moksha or liberation for the illusory self. When Maya Sita enters the fire, she is returning to her source. The fire is the fire of jnana, the pure knowledge. The illusion is consumed by the fire of truth, and reality is restored. The suffering ends because the illusion of a separate suffering self has ended. The Agni Parisha is the most beautiful metaphor for the soul's final journey, where the Jiva, after enduring the pains of samsara, finally merges back into its true source, the Brahman. The story of Maya Sita is the entire teaching of Advaita Vedanta condensed into one powerful narrative. It teaches us that our suffering in this world, while feeling intensely real, is rooted in a case of mistaken identity. We are not the limited, suffering self we believe ourselves to be. We are the untouchable, ever pure Atman. The spiritual path, the path of meditation, devotion, and self enquiry, is our own personal Agni Parisha. It is the process of burning away the illusion of our ego so that our true radiant self can emerge. The secret of Maya Sita transforms the Ramayana from a story of a princess in distress into a profound roadmap for our own liberation. It assures us that our true self is never touched by the sorrows of the world, and that one day we too can merge back into the ocean of bliss. Thank you for joining me in uncovering this sublime truth. If this deeper meaning has illuminated your understanding, please like, share, and subscribe to Ramakathasudha. Jai Shri Ram, Loka Samasta Sugino Bhavantu.